Yeah! Hey, it's me, and welcome back to the Dino Man YouTube channel. It's me, Dino Man, as you can see. I have a Latino World Order shirt, and I'm going to be ranking all 10 Star Wars movies. That's right, starting from Episode 1 to Episode 9 to in the middle with Rogue One, and they will be ranked in order of episode. So, without further ado, stay, get some popcorn, enjoy the ride, as this is a treat for me to you since I haven't uploaded in 3 months. A movie that was made in 1999 following one of the best trilogies in movie history, and yes, I said it, the original 3, fight me, I don't care. A story with probably some of the most annoying characters in the franchise, such as Jar Jar Binks. This guy sucked! And young Anakin, he pissed me off too much. It was bad. They pissed me off. I rewatched that, they pissed me off. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sums it up. Yeah, this movie was not good. Yeah, I advise you, it's not good. It's a bad rewatch. Don't do it. Don't rewatch it. Just don't. In a movie that was done to save Padme, they did a pretty poor job at it. One, we had to go through this step, and that. Next thing you know, we're doing pod racing because we don't have enough of the ship. Then Darth Maul was on the planet and could have fought him, and then didn't keep fighting. You let Qui-Gon get back on the ship. Why am I still doing this? This sucked. All in all, as you kept watching this, man, still tough. Final battle was okay. We ended off with one of the saddest deaths. Put that in the little air quotes for you. Not too many spoilers here. But yeah, Darth Maul gets chopped up. If I had to give this movie a rating, it will go in D, because F is for another movie, and D because I only like Darth Maul. Attack of the Clones, this is more like it, with an older Anakin Skywalker, played by Hayden Christensen, and returning Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. We introduced some of the best characters in this movie, and, may I add, Dooku, Jango Fett, the clones, a young Boba Fett, Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu with a purple saber, and Palpatine is back. In a movie where a hot start was not its best thing, we had a very decent story for it, where Anakin and Padme wanted to do something where Palpatine was trying to rule. We had a whole attack. Dooku got away. Yoda was in the movie as well. I didn't even add that in the first part. We had Yoda and clones. Yes, to keep it in short, this movie was better than the first movie. It won't top its next movie, but it was pretty good. I liked the story. Loved the attack that was there. All in all, a very decent movie with a very good ending. An ending that left you wanting more. So all in all, if I were to rank this movie, it would be not in B, but in C. We like this. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I'm not going to sing. This movie was fucking amazing. This movie, from start to finish, made you enjoy the prequels. Not really. This movie saved the prequels. Because if this movie was not as good as it was, I don't know what I'd be telling you. This movie had one of the best fight scenes, most memorable lines, the saddest story, and it still worked. Hell, Vader showed up. We had one of the most iconic lines ever. We had the Palpatine reveal. We had Mace Windu died. That was tough. We didn't get an F-bomb from Samuel L. Jackson, but who cares? Order 66? Wookiees? That was, to be honest, how good was that? That was good. That was a really, really good movie. Who cares? This movie from start to finish made me enjoy watching Star Wars. First 2 were all right. Obviously, the first one was not good. Second one was better. This movie was amazing. And we have the birth of Luke and Leia. Luke and Leia. This movie was amazing. This movie, if we're going on the tier list, this movie is an S. I don't care. It's not going to be the first one, but I don't care. This movie was amazing. I don't care. Just let me play some clips from this movie. Let me prove my reasoning.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it! You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Rogue One, a movie better than the first two and not as good as the third. A movie that carried its weight pretty good as being episode 3.5 of a 9-episode extravaganza. A movie that gets overlooked out of the best Star Wars movies ever. A movie that deserves its flowers. And that's why I'll be putting it in B. You had likable characters, very stupid parts, but likable characters, very cool plot twists, and a great setup for what is considered the best trilogy in movie history. I don't care what you guys say. Hold on. And now we get to the meat of it. The best of the best. Star Wars: A New Hope. One of the most iconic opening scenes in franchise history. The Vader invasion is what I'll call it. I'll call it that. The fight in the sky. The opening scene. A movie with some of the most likable characters of all time, such as Luke Skywalker, Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2-D2, and a very old Ben Kenobi. And it also had the best villain in Star Wars, Darth Vader. What can I tell you? We start with the invasion. We go to Luke. He meets with Ben, who then meet up with Han and Chewbacca. Midway in there, they get C-3PO and R2-D2, but it's okay. They meet up with Han and Chewie. They get in the Falcon, and then they get in a fight. They then rescue the princess, and then get attacked. Ben and Vader get in a fight. Vader whoops his ass, and they left in the night. What happened next? You'll have to wait and see, because I'm not putting this movie in C. It's in S, and it's first. I love this movie, but it's worse. Episode 5. What a great movie this was. A great way to end, having our hero almost look defeated and our villain standing tall. Episode 5 is a very good movie. And it sets up episode 6. And in my opinion, the best movie in the franchise perfectly. It sets it up. It's like you alley-ooped it. Picture one of the best alley-oops. Picture the Dwayne Wade LeBron alley-oop where Dwayne Wade is just running away. Picture that. This movie laid it up. This movie was a great movie as well. And then it said, yo, let's make the other one even better. Bang! Poster. This movie set it up perfectly, and it was also a perfect movie. This was great. I mean, I said it was a perfect movie, but I can't keep putting everything in S. So with that being said, I'm going to throw it in A. Let's go on to the best movie in the entire trilogy. A movie that opened with a very intriguing scene with the location in Jabba's palace, as we also see Han Solo still frozen from the last movie, as we see Leia sneak her way in. And we also see another man sneak his way in. His name is Lucas Skywalker. Lucas Skywalker gets trapped in the sand with the thing, and that's bad. I blanked on the name. We see Luke sneak his way into Jabba's palace, who steps on not really steps on, but he's under a little thing, and it sends him into the pit. That pit is with a Rancor, who he kills. Tough. He saves everyone. They're on a ship, but he also gets trapped. As that happens, a couple things go by. We lose we lose Boba, who we see later on in a different show. We see Vader join the good guy side again. He joined the light side. He took Palpatine and said, "I'm gonna get a whoop ass, and that's the bottom line, because Darth Vader said so." And he sacrificed himself for the greater good, taking off his mask and revealing that face. A face that a mother could love, maybe. I don't know. She died in episode 1. It would have been tough to see that. But, a face that your son could love. What we see is a little celebration with the Ewoks, as we see Luke look into the distance, and we see Obi-Wan and Yoda as ghosts. And we also see another man pop up, and his name is Anakin Skywalker, baby. He came back. He came through for his son, and he popped back up. It's a little weird that he doesn't see him more as an older guy, but he sees him as, like, the young Hayden Christensen. It's a little weird, right? Like, if I'm Luke, I'll be like, yo, who are you? I might think you're, like a brother or, like, a best friend. I don't know. It was a little weird, but that's fine. But, like, it ended off perfectly, right? Didn't even need to continue. It was fine where it ended. It was a perfect ending and a beautiful celebration. And that is why it is going top of S right here. It's a beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. The Disney movies. Someone's worst nightmare. Worst trilogy of all time. And honestly, not good at all. These movies make the prequels look like angels. Look like cinematic masterpieces. You know what? I might just finish this off now. F. Actually, you know what? Benefit of the doubt. Force Awakens goes in D. Everything else is god awful. Everything. I mean, it wouldn't. This movie, there's a Rise of Skywalker. It didn't even have to be that bad. The Last Jedi wasn't a good movie, but if you just followed it and you built off of it, it would have been a decent movie. But you didn't even do that. You just brought back Palpatine, and it had maybe one of the worst lines in movie history. Not even a movie. In like just movie history. I mean, let's just say Han died, Luke died, Leia should have died, but she could fly. Kylo was iffy. Rey almost joined the dark side. Poe was cool because he turned into Moon Knight. And that's where we go from there. So that's my list. Let me know what you guys think about my tier list. Do you think it was valid? Do you think it was bad? Good? What do you think it was? You know what? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. And we're going to put this movie at C. Because this movie wasn't that terrible. This was mid. And everything else after it sucked. Well, that was a fun little ranking there, was it? I was supposed to go a little bit more in depth, but I'll save you guys the time. If you guys haven't watched those movies, you should. You should go watch them. I said a lot of harsh things, but you should go watch it, especially the original trilogy. Anyway, it's been Dino Man here. I'm done. See you guys in 3 months.